What's up, Crypto Crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Mite, actively escaping the Matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat!
Crypto Crew, Yonatan Sompolinsky's post on X declining his invitation to the annual Binance Blockchain Week 2025 in Dubai after winning the award for independent researcher put the crypto ocean on notice, leaving the ball in Binance's corner, reminding everyone even outside of the Kaspa community what crypto's purpose was, which is a path the current market is not walking in, or in Yonatan's own words, quote, crypto has turned from a euphoric cyberpunk project to a house-friendly casino, end quote. In today's vid, we'll see an example of why Kaspa is different compared to the vast majority of projects on the current crypto ocean, as well as an update from Kaspa KII's Rory O'Neill, who are currently in Dubai presenting Kaspa to more than 120 international companies based in the MENA region. That's the Middle East and Northern Africa. Ah yes, Kaspa is going places crypto has never been before. Stay tuned, Crypto Crew.
You win a few, you lose a few, but you keep on fighting.
Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Protect your Kaspa coins and other crypto investments by practicing self-custody, and in our opinion, the Tangent wallet is your best option. Plug and play, easy to use, and the most affordable cold storage out there. Get 10% off using code CryptoCrew with the link in the description box below. Thanks so much for your consideration and support in advance, and may the Lord Jesus Christ bless you all.
But wait! There's more!
Crypto Crew, on the 4th anniversary of Kaspa KII's Rory O'Neill introduced the benefits of KII and Kaspa in the Desert Energy Industry Network. That's more than 120 international companies based in the MENA region. This has planted the first seed in the clean energy field, including the International Energy Agency and the International Renewable Energy Agency. The other day, Rory came on the Wolfpack AMA, shout out to them, which is a bunch of passionate Caspians, where Rory firstly gave his thoughts on Yonatan Sompolinsky's clear message to Binance and its co-founder Zhangpeng Zhao, aka CZ.
It's Rory here from KI, and I saw the post about an hour ago and was just pondering it. It's quite late here in Dubai. We had a very successful day where we spent a lot of time talking about Kaspa with very serious people. You know, we're talking about CFOs of major banks and chairman of banks, CEOs of companies you will all have heard of. And there's a lot of excitement about Kaspa because we're presenting it in a completely different way to everything else. What I'd just like to do is just remind everybody why KII chose Kaspa and why it matters and why we support Yonatan's reminder that crypto's purpose is freedom grounded in proof, and I suppose at KI we extend that principle into the energy economy. We chose Kaspa very carefully. We waited 10 years before we found something that actually met all of the criteria that we wanted and needed. And we chose Kaspa because it operates like a generational utility layer. It is literally a brand new utility layer. It's open, it's neutral, it's auditable, it's fast enough to underpin real markets. And compared to the alternatives, after speaking to about 30 or 40 people today, just me personally and the rest of our group spoke to probably just about as many people, it's unbelievable how Kaspa has resonated with business leaders in a way that we haven't seen before, because it delivers what they need in terms of reliability, transparency and performance without sacrificing any first principles. The whole total decentralization, fair launch, all of those principles and superlatives, it resonates very strongly with them. One of the biggest questions we had, of those 30 people, almost all of them asked, where do we buy Kaspa? Where do we go to get it? We've been making recommendations such as Kraken because we've had some good experiences with them. Tomorrow we're having a number of additional closed door sessions with partners and some open forums and roundtable discussions discussing Kaspa, IoT, blockchain, and all of that. And what we're seeing is Kaspa is definitely being viewed by very serious players in a very different way because they see it as the basis for a new class of markets for energy, carbon storage, materials, provenance of food, where every unit and attribute is verifiable at source. It's not just digitization, it's integrity engineered into the infrastructure. We really champion and support what Yonatan wrote. He's absolutely correct. Crypto wasn't born for casinos. It was built for freedom, proof, and integrity. One of the presentations we'll deliver tomorrow, we don't mention the word cryptocurrency even once. I think we mention blockchain just once. We talk about Kaspa as a brand new form of utility, a 21st century utility, and we don't see anything vaguely like it coming along for the next 50 years. Not once have we ever spoken about price, ever. On any of our posts, on any of our social media, or in any of the discussions that we've had with any of our corporate partners, we've never once discussed the price of Kaspa. It's kind of irrelevant. People want to buy it for themselves personally, but they're more interested in what it can actually do for their business.
That's what makes it so incredible. And you guys have really been, I think, a major benefit for the Kaspa network. And I know the initiative that you guys have got going, you're very industry facing, not like retail facing. So you actually don't owe the community anything, because you guys have set up the industry.
We've never asked for anything from the community. We're, I suppose, a little bit selfish in that we're building for ourselves and our peers more than anything else, and that's very important to us. So you're absolutely totally correct in that. Yeah, price action is kind of irrelevant, but so many people, even just this evening, were asking, literally taking out their phones and saying, "Where can we buy it?" These are like really serious people. The title of the presentation that we're giving tomorrow is Kaspa, a new 21st century utility, and the subtitle is Real-Time Trust for Markets, Assets and Machines, Global, Permissionless, Scalable, Decentralized Sequencing, Fast and Affordable. That's the whole tone of the presentation that we're giving. Although we're industry facing, we're actually very, very close to the cypherpunk movement, particularly in what we're trying to do. We are trying to break siloed markets. We're trying to design brand new markets for new commodities, transcend rules that have been written by bureaucrats that completely don't understand what they're trying to regulate. And Kaspa, because it's totally decentralized, it has censorship-resistant properties. It means we can actually do things with it that regulators can't really interfere with. So it really enables us to be a lot bolder in what we want to do and the types of things we want to build. It might sound a little bit weird coming from an industry-facing organization that we are being rebellious. We want to push the envelope as far as possible.
You were saying, like, even in the industry market, energy market, it's really quite clunky and at sometimes could be quite corrupt as well. You've got payment rails going over the global markets, and like it's quite clunky, but also,
it's highly fragmented. It's highly siloed. Greenwashing is a huge problem. Provenance around carbon certificates, fraud, all those sorts of instruments and voluntary carbon markets. It's just the Wild West, and yet the market is potentially worth trillions.
That is absolutely unbelievable, and that's what I mean. Just running an energy market on Kaspa's network as just a payment rail itself, the amount of fees that would come in from that is unbelievable. Like I said, it's trillions worth of market running on Kaspa. That would be just next level. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, I'm actually just looking at something that we're going to show tomorrow. We minted renewable energy certificates, but nano ones. So basically, we were creating and tokenizing in real time micro renewable energy certificates. We have the stream doing it on Kaspa. We're going to publicly show it tomorrow. It's just unbelievable the opportunities that it opens up, and particularly in 7 seconds, for example, is how fast battery energy storage is able to come on and react to grid events in Germany at the moment, and they're very proud of that. When there's thousands of these all coming on at the same time, and they're all fluctuating up and down constantly, that's just thousands upon thousands of transactions that have to be verified. And the faster that they can be settled, the more liquidity flows back through the market. Kaspa is a perfect solution for that.
Crypto crew, Kaspa's tech will speak for itself, but only who study will understand. And while the vast majority in crypto is currently fixated on Bitcoin and Ethereum in hopes of seeing some price action, Kaspa is building underneath the surface in places no crypto project has ever been before. Shout out to Rory O'Neill and the KII team. Shout out to our fellow Caspians in the Wolfpack AMA. Catch the latest episode in the description box below. More to come in a vid near you, Crypto Crew.
We're in the end game now.
And before we go, Crypto Crew, shout out to our partners at Blowfin. I mean, if you are tired of exchanges freezing when the markets nuke, you want stability and a proven track record, which is exactly what Blowfin offers. Even while the October flash crash went down, no lag, no downtime. It's derivative first, so you can hedge your crypto investments with perps and keep fees low while you ladder in and out. Onboarding is fast, no KYC flow for sign up, and access is worldwide. The security of Blowfin is tight, Fireblocks custody and proof of reserve, and another plus is that they don't run internal market makers, meaning you are not getting counter traded. Check the link in the description box below and get your hedge on, Crypto Crew. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good.
Stick around.
Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's continue to be on the lookout for the next big thing here on the crypto ocean. Grow in grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say I.